Good morning, students. We are going to see the sixth chapter, that is input in Java. In this chapter, you just have to know some only the few of the topics, whichever is important. I'll just teach you only those topics. Okay, so input. Let us discuss something about the input. What do you mean by input? Now, anything that you have to calculate, first you need to give an input. Suppose you wanted to add two numbers, a and b value, and if you're giving a plus b. Now, suppose if I'm writing here a plus b, that's mean you need two data, you need a and b value. So this is called as what? Input. Okay, this is called as input. Now a and b becomes what? Variable. So variable indicates the input values that we give, and then finally it is computed or calculated. So we will be using some of the packages that we have it here. Now this kind of packages, now what do you mean by package? Now you can see a diagram that is given here, just a real time example that is given here. Now you have a box here, and you can see there are so many instruments that is given here. There are so many tools that we have, and there are different purpose that we use. Now they are kept inside a box. This box is like a package. Okay, now they in this package there are so many tools, and each of the tools are used for the various different purposes. So this is called as what? Package. So how do you define a package? A package is name collected of Java classes that are grouped on the basis of their functionality. From basis of their functionality means they have different ways. We have got different tools performing different operations. Okay, so there are different types of packages we have. You can see the number of packages we have here. The basically we use Java lang. This is by default that is there in the program. We don't usually write it, but by default this is already present. Now next is your util. This kind of package we use when we are using a scanner class input. Okay, when we are using this scanner class input, we use it as util. Next is your Java IO. Java IO stands for input and output statement. When you are using a wrapper classes, there are two types of classes that we come across of, that is wrapper class and the scanner class. These two classes are used for the input and output purposes. Okay, we use this kind of commands in order to get the input and output. Next is AWT. Now this is used for graphical user interface. This kind of package we basically use when we are forming any kind of animated any kind of mathematical calculations. We use mathematical or graphical user interfaces. We use this AWT. Next is your net. Net is when you wanted to connect your programs and run it online. Okay, that is called as networking, connecting with the network. Then we have to use this package. Next is your applet. Applet programs are the small programs. This kind of programs are run only in the presence of web browser. You cannot use these programs to run normally how we do it in the computer normal how we do it in the Java BlueJ. Okay, but we have to use a web browser to run this kind of applet programs. Applet programs are basically used for animations. So these are the main important packages. Inside these packages there are so many commands that we use. Okay, there are so many commands that we use. Just have a look of this. These are called as what? Lang. When you are giving the package, suppose you wanted to calculate a mathematical calculation, you have wanted to find it, you wanted to find a square root. When you wanted to find a square root of a number, then the package that you have to give it is lang, java.lang. Up in the program we write no import java.io asterisk semicolon. So in that we have to write import java.io io.lang. Okay, so like that when you are using a scanner class, when you use the next, this command is used in order to display what kind of packages. It contains some classes. Okay, this is used for the numbers, this is used for the string. Okay, so this kind of command we use it in order to get some kind of input. So this is an example that is given in the book. Now let us see a program, a short example program that is given here. There is an example program that is given here. Now we are trying to find what is the calendar date. Now here if you see what it is given here, java.util.scan calendar. Okay, now we are creating a kind of a object here. Okay, we are creating a kind of a object. We are using a util used for what? It is used for the a scanner class. So here we are using this. Now here you can say string data. What now date. Now what is it? What is the data type here? Here it is a string, because what is the value given? It is given in the form of string. So this variable is holding a string, because if you see the output, what is the output given here? Today is 2 1 2019. In order to display this, okay, in order to get this, we are using this line, okay, we are using this command. Now there is other form also, can write it down. So this is just a general example that is given. As you see the example program that is here, it is also similar. Let me show you some other. Okay, you can see here